Right. Well, it's a bit later than I anticipated, but welcome on in. So this is This is actually my first PS5 game live stream. The first game that I've streamed on Twitch that's a PS5 game. And yeah, I mean I did play the trial, but I think I want to start again just so we get used to the basics again. We are pleased to inform that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1st September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley. Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Start game. Just choose the character that we did before. I think it was this one's guy. Yeah, just well, I'm not bothered about. I don't know. My face is in a way. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, lovely hair. Lovely hair. Let's go with this one. I don't want to do too much. I'm not really bothered about. Maybe the eye colour will do. Maybe green eyes. Blue eyes. Let's go with that. I'll do.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Maybe we have a bit of fun, I think.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be... I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That'll do. Story. Focus on story with minimal gameplay challenge, a light, a balanced and demanding, as most we will do as a balanced. What's there? Come on. Dormitory. Your choice will determine your players' characters' dormitory. Yeah, wizard of course. Start your journey. Cool.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
What's that mean old face? So I said, we've already seen this bit. Okay. Da 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 da. I do think the game volume might be a bit too loud.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
There we go. Maybe a bit.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Annoying fly. Catch it, catch it, catch it.
The key!
Oh no, the key!
Give me your hand!
Disappeared just in time. Right, if you're hearing any noise, it's just because I've got the fan on.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Your hair still looks good though.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
There's something off about the character's voice. It sounds... I don't know. It's not like an echo. It's like the way it's recorded. It's strange. Didn't really notice that in the trial.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Well, what else are we meant to do? We can't just fly off somewhere, can we?
Mind your step.
What, you mean like this step? Right
Do
here?
you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Like his coat.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey,
Mind your step.
but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Mind your step.
There's the path down below. This way.
Can't jump up. I kick this off. No. Oh, you ruined it.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
Oh, dear.
Spoke
Okay.
of the good it could
Just
do.
disappears.
But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Whee. He needs his jumping exercise. Me. Way. Way.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path.
Yeah,
Let's
you.
see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Use your camera with the right analog stick to select an active target. You see how they're activating with the little white glow? Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative targeting settings. Thank you. Just a simple tap of the X would be good. Whee!
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
That's what she said. Me first. I'm the youngest. It's over here. I think I went over here last time, didn't I? Aha, yes. That was why. It does remind me of like the Uncharted kind of rocky hills and mountains and stuff. Uncharted 4.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Oh, really?
Steady yourself!
Go on, you first.
Reparo!
You took too long with that. Better brush up on your wand skills.
Almost there.
Just kidding.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
The minimap shows your surroundings. With you, the player in the middle with the purple arrow, this is your current objective. Press and hold the up on your directional pad to toggle quest objective details. The path to Hogwarts. Professor Fig and I have travelled via Portkey to a remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect that Portkey was meant to lead us to. Okay. Right, let's sort out this sound because it is a bit too loud for my liking. I mean, I could easily just turn it down, but we'll keep it to 70 maybe. No, let's do 75. Alright, can I hear myself now? Yes.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Oh, I want the play of the ball. Yeah. That's a good jump. Now, let's see if there's anything else first.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
I can't remember what we had to do. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I know. but oh, she wasn't go this way. So look, Professor, over here.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Hey, old man, over here.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Okay.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Oh, the goblins fell asleep again. Wakey, wakey.
Hello?
Hello. Say that.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
I do like the lighting in this game. It's pretty good, pretty solid.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Imagine doing that in VR or something. Or if there was an actual ride.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Go on, fuck off then.
Professor,
saw in the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow in the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
What could be behind the vault or inside the vault?
Vault 12.
I nearly hit him in the back of the head. And he got whacked by that door opening up.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Steady your wand with the left analog stick and guide it along the symbol's path to learn a spell. Press the corresponding inputs when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Kaboom! We've learned Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Okay.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Whispers.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay, same again. Learn the Lumos. You've acquired the Wand Lightning Charm, Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. There are 2 and tap triangle to cast or extinguish Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Deposo! Exposo!
Okay, you meant to just block.
Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo!
Hey, why don't you let me have a go?
Stay close!
Like this close?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Professor.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening?
Let me go follow
Wisps
these.
of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos.
Follow the yellow sperm.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
You sir, not oh no, wait.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Right.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Firing the wrong way one, but whatever. Boom! Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefy counterattack or stupefy counterattack. Stun enemies take extra damage, indicated by gold numbers. Ow. Okay, just stand there, why don't you?
Revelio.
No.
Lumos.
Sprint. Ooh. Okay.
There you are. How did you...
Magic.
What
That's
is
fine.
this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Really?
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Yeah.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
That goblin on the left.
You anything. Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh, now look what you've done. This is why we can't have nice things. Always just in the nick of time, aren't they?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
What's your what? And that was just the intro. Man, what a dump that looks like. Just kidding. Just kidding. I think this is where I stopped. I can't remember.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
The music reminds me of Home Alone a bit.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Damn well better.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, if you hear any noise, it would be my fan. I apologise. I need the fan on. Slight noise. There's Potter.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
I suppose ambition?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Slytherin House known for cunning, ambition, and hunger for power. Choose Slytherin House, please. Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. So what should I choose? Known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. Intelligence, creativity. Patience, loyalty, hard work. I'll do with this, Hufflepuff.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Except, not going to be typical and go for Gryffindor.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Trophy level up? What the hell? Okay. Thank you everyone, thank you very much. Cheers.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
What? Up yours. Get down from the stage.
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I'll give you plenty to do.
I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I'll give you plenty to do. Don't you worry.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, Professor Weasley. You're so kind.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Fair enough.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
His voice just sounds like some sort of echo off the mic or something. It's just really weird. It's kind of annoying. And his voice doesn't really feel like his voice is coming out of the character.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
You can hear it, but... Apple. What? Did you just have one in your pocket? Okay, let's explore. Tea set, teacup. There's nothing in there. Invisible tea. Is there anything else to look at? Oh, can I have another apple? Let's have a look this time. See how he gets the apple out. Look like a peach or an orange or something. Oh, I can't jump in these rooms. Oh no. Does it just disappear? No one has to know. There we go. Just disappear. Go on. There we go. I tidied it up. There's more books. Oh, I can't knock over these ones. Damn it. I might have another one. Hello. Go. Hello, excuse me. Whoa. Sure, game. Why not? I mean, are they just ghosts? Or what?
A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration is Miner's favourite textbook. I cannot seem to wrap my head around the subject.
I thought potions required precision, but transfiguration makes potions seem easy. Why puts it to shame if you are...
Transfiguration requires such precision. I once turned my pet rabbit into a candlestick. Mother was furious when she set the table and it hopped away.
I don't understand why people go on about banishment being difficult. It's only one incantation. Evanesco. There, that's it.
I hated learning banishment. Never had such abysmal knowledge.
I think transfiguration is the hardest subject. It requires such precision and concentration. One wrong move and you've got a grouse instead of a mouse.
I'm dreading taking my transfiguration hour. Absolutely dreading it. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain reasons for the exceptions to Gauss law.
The hell are they?
week gone by I haven't had a howl from my mother.
Say that.
Doing it deliberately.
Nah.
It's because I left my room in this.
Accidentally levitated Professor Roman's sandwich once. He was fine about it. Actually complimented.
Revelio.
Professor Sharp asked me what the ingredients are for
Oh, hello.
and I could not stop Googling.
Oh, maybe we should have done that in the room if I was able to. House chest, huh? So you could suppose we can deposit stuff in there. How long do they talk?
Something nice to you. It's only because they want something.
I can't help it if I was having a night with him. Serves him right for talking up Ravenclaw right before bed.
Did you see Claire's hair today? She tried a colour changing charm on it.
Okay.
And it's essentially the
Wow, they've got a lot of dialogue. It's unusual.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm.
Revelio. Protego.
Can't talk to this person. Okay, let's just carry on. I suppose you got to have a flame kind of spell. That's where we're going to go.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Why can't we introduce ourselves to those kids over there? Aww.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu.
Revelio.
No. No secrets behind that. Oh no, it's just that one over there. Can we go upstairs? See what's upstairs first? Oh, hello. Jeez, it's got a big layer. One bite, that's all it took for him. Okay, we're not allowed up there just yet. Can we speak to the ghost?
Revelio.
Wish I could afford my own brew from Spin Witches.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumours. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's
Hear a
dreadful.
cat, I think.
Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Yeah, I don't want to start asking her questions about her family already. Yeah, I thought I could hear like a cat or something. I was worried that there's a cat in my flat.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat. Revelio.
Just kill it.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
I burnt the cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes.
It's got a bit of a goblin
Welcome
voice.
to
What?
Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
They gave him the wrong voice. It sounds like a goblin voice.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Man, that's really irritating me.
Is Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Okay, I thought at first there was like a time limit to get there, but... Where's the cat gone then? Is it underneath there? It is underneath there. Aww. Poor kitty. Can I go up the stairs yet?
Revelio.
Kids, come on, children.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
No.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Nice.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. It would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Excellent.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I hear a mouse. Kill it.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm just looking for stuff, you know. Loot and more loot. You understand, right? And one of these as well.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
House Elf Recipe Book. Guide pages. Rumoured to contain some of Helga's Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favourite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Using lots of field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenge appears here. Okay, it's level. Okay. So collect more guides, I guess, pages. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete. From appearances to critical upgrades. Nice. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it?
No.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house, common rooms and the Great Hall. Select Great Hall region to continue. In this view you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. The grey ones reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select a library annex region to continue. Professor Weasley unlocks Central Hall flue flames for you. Use the right analog stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames. Square. Okay. So yeah, that's the fast travel with the flames.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay, let's just ask her a bit more about these.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yep, you did.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. That symbol, that shield, whatever, Represents main quests. Complete main quests will further the story, unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X to continue. Defense skill applies. Okay. Let's do this one first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, actually I want to get the supplies first if I can. Okay, it's on track. So that's where we are. Main or a ship's side. I guess maybe they get in their supplies afterwards. So that's the map, challenges, gear press rewarded. Okay, what's this for? Oh, complete 2 main story quests. Okay. We've got to find another one of these guide pages. Beasts, quest items, notes, sort alphabetically. Gear has no magical properties. Okay. Don't worry about handwear then for now. Glasses. Nah. I think he's really meant to have glasses, to be fair. Neckwear. Nope. Doesn't look right without it, to be honest. Outfit. Yeah, let's just go in your underwear. Why not? Oh, butt flap. Gotta have a butt flap, eh? Do you know what? That's what I should get. One of those. It's a onesie basically with a butt flap. No, let's re-equip it. There we go. You get broom upgrades as well, that's cool. Flying mounts. Wand handles. Alright, let's go back to map. So this is the grand staircase. Great Hall. South wing. Bell Tower wing, the library. Okay. Oh, what was that one? Astronomy wing. Right, I'm just going to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a moment. Cast Charmed Compass. Cool. Let's say new quest available. All collections. 14 out of 95 already. Oh, we have got some more outfits. How comes it didn't show on the... What's that? Tools. Guess that's the... oh. Yeah, it must be like the health potions and stuff. What else have we got? Traits, one house, endurance, ingredients, spoons. Okay. Right, we're gonna call this another time. Thanks, Professor Fig. Let's get the view. Flame location discovered. Nice.
Let us keep our heads about this. I'm truly sorry.
There's a bit of music going off. Okay.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, wait, hold on. bloody sea, that's why. Accio!
Accio!
That is not bad.
I need to be able to press
You
it
are
though.
a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Really, I should press it though, shouldn't I? R2 or whatever. But yeah, okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
The summoning charm. Accio pulls a target closer to the caster. Hold R2 and press the assign button to cast Accio and pull a target closer. Release R2 to seize the casting spell.
Accio. That's it. Not to worry.
Oh.
Excellent control there.
Okay.
Splendid.
Oh, God, so
us.
lucky.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sick butt.
There we go.
Accio.
Nice.
That's it.
Watch this. Phew. Brilliant. Let us see this.
She got away. Hey, he's gonna knock mine off.
That is how it's done.
Okay. We want to get over this way, don't we?
Accio.
Look at that.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
What? Oh, I was gonna say 100. I thought I only got 100 and she got 110. I was like, huh?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
No. What, you gonna have a go? Oh, moving objects.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Excellent control there.
Thank you.
Yes!
No!
Stay focused.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Oh, I've got to get this one. Nice.
Quite impressive.
Thank you, Nettie. It's a little dance.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I've got to remember all these.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
No worries.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
What do you use them?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Try not to want to ask more about personal questions, more just about...
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it's
This
okay.
guy.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Trying to get his book from him.
Lumos.
Like quite a bit of fireworks. Butterflies. I can't destroy him. Nah, who would want to destroy butterflies? Oh.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
First class student. Attend your first class. Nice. Side quests are now available. Cool. Can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as black flags and discovered by. Hi, Ella. Welcome on in. Discovered by exploring the world. Yeah, what's up? What's up to you? I'm starting my first playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy and just unlocked the side quests, which is good. They reward XP, but do not advance the main story. Well, of course. Let's go to quests. Quests. Okay, there's no side ones yet. I started the trial about a month ago and literally just started playing it now, so I've only played like 2 hours of it so far. Okay, so I have to go to this one then. That was the first page recipe book. It's a nice change of scenery because it's most of the games I play is like hold a gun, hide, shoot, whatever, you know. So instead of using a gun, we're using a wand. Okay. But yeah, it's always when I saw like pictures of it and maybe I saw a little video of it, I always thought this was definitely gonna be something I'm interested to play.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Indeed.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Whispering?
Hope
now.
your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Basically, you're just you've arrived here at Hogwarts as a new student, and basically you just have to learn everything, I guess. I'm sure there was probably a reason why he was sent here. There's things that he can see that his professor couldn't, like glows and I don't know, places behind doors and stuff. So he's got some sort of special gift. How did we do the
Revelio?
No. Yes, it is based on the Harry Potter series. Oh, what did I do there? No. Oh, that. So there's one to that. So that's just force. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting game for me, definitely. Forgot how to do that tracking now.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
I play action adventure games, some indie games. I've been playing some indie games offline. Yeah, so it's mostly action adventure, story driven. Okay. Oh, did you follow? Thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't see it. Let's do this. Oi, 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 oi. What am I doing? I suppose this, yeah. There we go. Cool. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Ella. Right, I guess that's fine.
Fight, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack.
Oh, there we go.
She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
So
and you're
funny.
both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
God, he sounds annoying. You're an animator, nice, thank you. I tend to just do stuff myself if I ever wanted to make anything, but thank you, I do appreciate that. I don't know how you can walk through these people. Oh, now I can't. No, look, it still can. Thank you. What's this?
Revelio.
Nice. Skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Dear oh dear. So that was a challenge completed. So this challenge is this one. So we get spectacles. Okay. Oh, gear. But we already had this, so... Whatever. Let's just get to class. Ooh, the eyes.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
No, not really.
Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
A book, maybe? Levioso!
Levioso!
Oh, a feather, okay. That's a pretty light thing to start off with.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A book. Oh. A tree! A ghost! Why me? So is
Let
it
us
right?
begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As master.
Oh.
So, now the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This should be easy.
Nope.
You're good. How perceptive. What are you doing up there? Rather generous, aren't you?
Oh yeah, fine.
Protego! Stupid Protego! Complicates things. Good form. I know. Stupid one. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say...
I do enjoy life dueling. Only all life students with this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Aw, thank you. Anyone else to talk to? No.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Deft. I've had my share of wand combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Never.
Till next time.
Ooh. Just need a bit more XP to get level 3.
Revelio.
Wait. Level 2 unlock. Level 2 lock. I saw a page though here. Oh wait, okay.
Revelio.
There we go. Hebridean black skeleton. This large dragon skeleton hangs in the defense against the Dark Arts classroom. Is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Oh, still at level... God damn it.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Sonny's voice is mine.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Alright, so what's the next one? Meet Professor Weasley in the Transfiguration classroom. Well, she's off the... Okay, located between... Okay. Hopefully she has a word on replace... Aha, okay. We'll do this one and then we will call it a day. No. There we go, just up. Just the up button, that's what it is. Courtyard. Kitty. Aww. Hey Garfield. Puss in Boots. And again. Come on. Aww. You hungry, huh?
Revelio.
Oh. What's this? Cool.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Yeah, I prefer Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Okay.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I tried a butterbeer for the first time about a year ago or so, and I didn't know what was I expecting in terms of taste, and then to me it just tasted like vanilla milkshake. But it was really nice though. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Type of quest given you by Professor. Completed. Reward you new spells. Your reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. Reparo. That's what I could do with in real life. That's what the whole world can do with, really. You can track assignments and their progress in the quests menu of your field guide. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to move myself next time. In the way. I'm just in my studies and complete professors. Oh. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to visit Hogsmeade. So we've got the first side one, okay. Trap quest, thank you. Oh no, wait, it did, okay, so this is one, okay. It's got the lock thing on there. Oh, there's a cat again.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, and I'm going now. Yeah, I feel like Sebastian will just get me into trouble. So Natty seems more of a safer option. To stay in the good books. Even though we'll definitely do some mischievous stuff.
Revelio.
Aw, no fair. No. Why she sat down? Who's that? Let's see.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current tasks to remind you of what is required.
Revelio.
A set of armour belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
So we are level 3. So what does it require then? Requirements, I'll repair her, okay. I just want to get my stuff back. Okay. Once we've got our stuff back, I'll call it a day.
What am I missing?
Oh. Is that something you can interact with?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect these objects. Okay.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
What?
Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Leviosa.
No, what's the click 5 mentioned in the broken statue clip. Yeah, that's what we can do is that. There we go. Right, as long as these are short tasks, I don't mind. It was going to take like 10 minutes.
The page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Sorry.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Definitely.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
The mending charm repairer can be used to mend a broken object.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Oh. Wait, what statue? Well, just this statue.
Reparo.
You're talking about this one, right?
Revelio.
This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has the likeness of Weaven on top of Sirs and has a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumours to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Okay.
Reparo.
Wait, is there more flying pages?
Revelio.
Was he just doing that? Oh, it's over here. Huh? Nothing here, no? Oh, there's a black cat. Oh. I can't remember the name of the cat in Sabrina and the Teenage Witch. Sebastian? Is it Sebastian? Can't remember. Salem? Is it Salem? Okay. Can I do this now then? I think so. Yeah, it doesn't have the lock on it, so I thought I was supposed to repair that statue, but use. Nice. Oh.
Revelio.
The ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something
Lumos.
illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay. Wait. I mean, it probably is nearby. I just can't be asked to do it now. Oh wait, is it leading me somewhere? Oh, is it down here? Fair enough. Ah.
Revelio.
My father would be so impressed if it was me that had beat Sebastian in that duel.
Yeah, alright, mate.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Accio.
No. Huh?
Revelio.
Statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Surely you got to use this. Oh. Nice. Collected rewards, we're going to change it. Okay. No, what have we got to do then?
Protagonist. Repairer.
Let's go back to the painting again. I found the location. Oh. I got to stand in the right spot.
Rebellion.
No, was it 2 pinches of Angelica?
Oh well, we'll figure out next time. Sure, it's something very, very simple I've got to do. That'll be the first thing actually when I play this again. To figure out what that painting was all about. Did he sneeze or something?
Hello, looking for me?
Definitely.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Oh, that's very nice of you. This ain't the village.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Damn,
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Brilliant. Why she got to walk so far in front of him?
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something started them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Aww.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance-Hoof and Sugarfoot.
Wow, did we already come that far?
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
It's kind of cool just to see all this in the game.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
And you can explore all this as well? Wow. Whoa, okay. What? What? What the hell is over there? Gragroft. Lamberg. Arrowween. Irondale. Fredcroft. This looks like a Game of Thrones map or something. Cambridge. Brookborough. Oh, there's chests. Demiguise chests. Aaronshire. Hogwarts grounds. This is where there's Hogsmeade. Upper Hogsfield. Hit a Pond Ford. Assuming a bit more. Oh, I love the levels of zoom in the map. You don't get that. Wow. You don't get that many levels of zoom in a map. Can't rotate the map first, unfortunately. Just see all the pathings here. So that's basically our way around.
Settling in. I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new.
Can't we just go up this way?
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss
No, she's sprinting. She's sprinting.
But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Clicks on some random flash.
He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
See ya.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
I'm sure we unlock the fast travel once we get here. So this is how far Hogsmeade is, it? From the school?
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Another cat. Oh.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
The music.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Thank you, Natty. It's brimming with different site shops and other points of interest that you can navigate with using your field guides map. Oh wow! Look how this is so cool. Just a shame you can't rotate it or anything. Let's get a haircut. Some tea. Oh, clothing shop. That does not look like... oh, it's a hat. It was a cup. Beast supply shop stocked with the latest and greatest in beast supply products. Square. Okay, it's just locations. Points of interest. Supply of fresh produce, seeds and fertilizer. Okay. The Hogsmeade map shows shops and points of interest. You can track any of these behind an icon and press an X. What? Hang on. So visit Tomes and Scrolls. That'll be the first one.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Let's go back outside a sec now. Oh, it's a cat. Aww. Beautiful, his eyes. Aww.
They were out the other day. Tomes and Scrolls.
Nice. Oh, burgundy robe, nice.
Revelio.
Wait, there was something else. Don't lie to me, game. I saw other things. Oh, there's no one over there. Kitty.
Never trust a man.
Never trust a man. He looks too smart. Nice.
Revelio.
Do you know what's going on there?
My first
Oh, in there, huh?
Stock girl I was.
Enchanted staircase. In Tomes and Scrolls reveals itself a particular book is moved. The proprietor here, Thomas Brown, sells a variety of written products, including spellcrafts, handy for conjuration.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
No. Okay.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in.
Sweet.
Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Okay. For free? Nice.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Conjure a beast feeder. Place one to make sure your beasts are kept fed. Okay. Beast toy box. Chopping station. Dung composter. Okay, nice. I want to look at the one that says about staircase. Potting table, pots, stuff. Blah blah blah. No, okay. Oh, sell items. Upgrades, no upgrades applied. You can upgrade it? Okay, so it brings the offense up, so I've really got to equip that. I don't really need to sell these just yet. But wait, he doesn't have the spellcraft. Oh, but the staircase. Let's go collections, I guess. Oh, I suppose we've got to do that first, and we've got to have that lesson about conjuration. Right, next place. We'll go to Ollivander's last. Pippin's potions. Over here.
Revelio.
I thought she said I was going to have my own Tesco's one day. What?
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Let's say we cannot ignore the beast that omens.
I don't need to be a seer to know that.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Can I search this? Nice, thank you. Oh, the chest downstairs. Or maybe it's outside downstairs, I don't know.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
Thank you.
But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Endurance potion recipe. Recipe for a potion that causes a rocky film to develop on the consumer's skin, helping them to protect them from harm. Recipe for healing potion.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Powerful damage potion. Recipe for a potion that makes the drink practically invisible. Nice. That's going to be stealth our way through this game. Recipe for a potion that increases the drinker's spell damage for a limited amount of time. Eggs. Okay, we'll read all this another time. Oh, I picked up some of those mushrooms, I think.
Revelio.
Established 1753 is the apothecary in Hogsmeade where I don't know how to say it. Propitra? Parry Pippin sells a wide variety of ingredients. There's one down there. On the other side.
Revelio.
No. Aww. I suppose it's something we gotta do, but we don't have it just yet.
Lumos.
No.
Levioso. Reparo.
Right, magic neat with the feather or feather hat thing. This one. Hello.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm heading away inside now, can I?
No.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dickney seeds?
Dickney seeds. Sound like a cute beginner's seeds. Unlocks the ability to grow Dittany in small pots.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Knotgrass, mallowsweet, shrivel fig. More plants. Oh wait, how is it? Higher. Should equip all this. Oh, so we've got both the same. Okay. So he's got no offense at the moment, so we need to increase that. Oh, okay, so let's go. Okay.
Revelio.
This cart belongs to Tim, who runs the Magic Neep, who belongs being in the thick of things and engaging with customers outside the shop. Okay, Ollivander's circle with like a needle for it. Out of my way. Jumping! Oh. How did I do that? Oh, hold.
Revelio.
Oh, nice, a scarf, sweet. Oh, it brings the offense even more. Sweet. Where?
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
All those wands he's got.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
That's what she said.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Oh.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Welcome, welcome. Hooray.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Oh.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
That's the same one.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
I swear they just moved it.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Third time lucky. Third luck's the charm. Okay. Flexibility, whippy. Oh, I can choose different.
Curious indeed.
Oh, that's better. Like that.
How intriguing.
Spiral?
Curious indeed.
Oh, that's cool. Wood type.
How intriguing.
Chestnut.
Curious indeed.
Sorry, mate, you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Beechwood.
How intriguing.
Shh. Chestnut.
Curious indeed.
Quite bendy.
How intriguing.
Should we have it hard or solid? A good solid 4.5 inches. Yeah, why not? Oh, I like the dragon, please. Choose some powerful magic. Choose some consistent magic. Capable of producing a great range of magic.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio. Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
But there was something else. I know there was. Oh, it's there. Variety of woods and all that rubbish. No, that magic. Each possessing one of 3 magical cores, choosing their owners in this cozy, cluttered shop, run by Gerbold Ollivander. Amiable and knowledgeable guy. In the profession of one craft since 382 BC, Ollivander family are considered the best wand makers in Britain, if not the world. Oh, I've got these different cats.
Huh?
What? Who was that?
Revelio.
I wonder if you can get our own cat. Butterbeer. Do you know what? I fancy buying some butterbeer now. I'm going to go to the shops tomorrow and buy some. Out of my way.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favourite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Aw, what a handsome man.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Come on, stop swinging it around. I don't think you can do that. There we go. Troll with the punches. Survive the troll attack on Hogsmeade.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose
Maybe.
so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
No, we're terribly
I'd say
injured.
help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Right. I think.
Hello there. A moment, if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Shush. Right, I think I'm going to stop it there. It's been a great adventure so far. Look at this sweets all jumping up and down. That's pretty funny. We're going to have some fun walking in there. Look at all the owls, look. It's cute. Different kinds of owls. Oh, someone always please. Anyway, this has been fun. I will. Yeah, I don't think we'll be playing anything else tonight because I need to start putting together my rap mix, which I was doing for SoundCloud. I just finished my summer heatwave party mix that I did for SoundCloud. So if you want to go and check that out, it's on my. You can see the link on my page, and it shows you the link of the SoundCloud, my SoundCloud accounts, where I'll be uploading like big mixes every 6 months, and just been doing some extended mixes to some short tracks. I guess we've got to do the repair spell and stuff. We've got to repair several item things here. But we'll carry on this with this next week sometime. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I will be back tomorrow, and we are going to start playing. We're going to start playing Shadow Tactics. I played about an hour of it offline just to get used to everything. It does remind me of Mini Ninjas. Mini Ninjas is like, I'll say the predecessor to like Ghost of Tsushima, stuff like that. I do want to show Enslaved as well in the near future. Enslaved to me was like the predecessor of like oh my god, I can't get the name of the game in my head. Come on, brain, think of it. What is it? Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah. Because in Enslaved, you're basically fighting mechs. Okay, they're not like mechs that have been like I suppose like crafted from like animals or stuff like that. It's more just like evil looking mechs, but it's still kind of the same thing, really. You'll see anyway. They'll be playing that in the near future. But for now, I'll be back tomorrow, and we will start Shadow Tactics and day 3. So thank you for watching, and take care.